Hey everyone. First off, I want to apologize for the video quality. I'm trying to find an affordable option for a camera, but in the meantime, I'm just using a Logitech Brio webcam and it's not the best thing in the world. So, how many of you remember these? For those who don't know, they were an over-the-ear wireless mic for the 360 and PC. They just fit over like that. They weren't anything high-end. But they were a great alternative for people like me who don't like headphones and find them uncomfortable. At the same time, since it's not a pair of cans covering both your ears, you're able to hear your surroundings. I know they're open ear headphones, but once again, I just never felt that it was comfortable. Especially during long gaming sessions, you start sweating. It's not comfortable to me. I also always personally liked having a 5.1 surround sound setup for gaming. I've done this all the way back to the original Xbox, and currently I have an LG Dolby Atmos 5.1 setup, and I'm pretty happy with it as far as preferring it over headphones. Another great thing about these is that they had easy access buttons on them for muting and volume up and down, and they're right on the headset. So if you're using a controller, you could easily just reach up and tap the button. The problem is Microsoft never brought out a next-gen version of this headset, so you're stuck with this cheap wired mic that Microsoft bundled with the Xbox One, or you spent money on a pair of actual headphones. I've been using this over-the-ear headset for years, and a lot of my videos were actually recorded using that mic. It didn't sound horrible, but I really don't like the wires. And from what people have told me that know me in real life, they say it doesn't sound very accurate to what I actually sound like. So the other day I was browsing Amazon and I found this. It is the Turtle Beach Air Recon wireless headset. It had everything I wanted. It has a little adapter that plugs into the bottom of your controller. And you can simply, you got your volume up and down and your mute buttons here. And you can pair the adapter or the actual headset, that comes with it here. So it pairs to this, to your, to that, but it also can pair to your phone. So let's say you're playing a game and you get a call, it will switch over to your phone, which is very nice. And at the same time, you can still use this little adapter here to mute your call, even though you're connected to Bluetooth. It's a very cool feature, I thought. At least that worked well with my OnePlus 8 I'm using. So I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and buy them, especially since they were only 40 bucks. So before I talk about my personal opinion about them, let me show you how they sound. So far, you've just heard me on this $30 level, I can never say this word right, Lavalier mic. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Turtle Beach headset now, and then you'll get to see what it sounds like. I'm now using the Turtle Beach headset. This pairs to the adapter that plugs into the bottom of the Xbox controller, and then the controller obviously pairs to the wireless Xbox adapter for PC. It doesn't sound horrible to me. It's not the best, but from what people have told me, it sounds more like my real voice than when I'm using the old wired mic. The noise cancellation is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and turn on some music and turn up the volume on my PC, and then you can tell if you can actually hear it. So right now I have my music pretty loud. I'm actually having a hard time hearing myself over it even. So I'll let it play a few more seconds here. All right, so I've gone ahead and now muted it again. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell the difference or not, but it seems like it does a pretty dang good job. So right now that was all connected to the headset. I'm gonna go ahead and connect to Bluetooth now, so you can now see if you can tell the difference. So I'm currently attached to Bluetooth, and I'm actually kind of surprised at how good it sounds. I've never really had a great experience with Bluetooth. Usually it's only passable for phone calls and things like that, but nothing special. This is surprisingly decent, I think. The headset itself uses Bluetooth 5.1, and the PC I'm connected to is using Bluetooth 5.0, so that might have something to do with it. It is a pretty new revision as far as Bluetooth goes. So I'm going to go ahead and swap back over to my standard wired mic and kind of give you my closing thoughts on what I think about this. So you might be thinking this is a great headset. Well, here's the problem. look at the mic here. Notice the angle at which the earpiece comes out at. It's kind of like a 75-degree angle opposed to a traditional, 90-degree angle like you'd see on, this thing, how it's just coming straight out here, or any Bluetooth headset you really see. Here's the problem. When you stick this thing in your ear, like in order for it to fit right, you would, see how you're jamming this into your face? It literally, it will pop out the moment you put it in. And just by the movement of your jaw, it pulls that thing out. And it doesn't help that this is a very flimsy piece right here. It does not hold for anything at all. So to most people, this might not be a huge issue, but I always have issues with things like earbuds staying in my ear. And this few degrees off is almost, I want to say, a huge deal breaker for me. I'm probably going to end up keeping these just so I can, see if I can modify them with another earpiece, like another Bluetooth earpiece that has a more rigid hook over your ear so it doesn't wobble all over the place. But I really think it's a missed opportunity for Turtle Beach. There are no other products like this on the market, and there hasn't been for years. But being off by a few degrees has made it nearly impossible to use for people like me. That's pretty much my opinion on it. If you want to still try it out, I'll drop a description or a link for it to Amazon in my description of the video. It's only 40 bucks, so if you don't like it, you're not losing much, or you could always return it either way. Like I said, I'll probably hang on to mine. It still works better than the stupid wired thing I have. I just wish Turtle Beach could have just, changed that angle just a little bit more to make it a little bit easier to use. So that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.